Hey air signs, welcome to your weekly messages for October 11th through the 17th. If you're new to the channel, hi, welcome, happy to see you here. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe while you are here. And if you're returning, hello, welcome back. Thanks so much for your support. There are a few additions to the channel now. So the extendeds, I started those last week for the month of October. And we're continuing with those. So the link is below for the extended. And let's see, what else is new? Oh, Patreon. So I'm now on Patreon, also link below. And you can go over there and subscribe. There are 3 different tiers. So check those out. And if you're so inclined. And then let's see. This week, my Facebook Live Witchy Things, that series is continuing. So if you didn't catch last week's live, last Thursday, then feel free to go over, click in my link tree. It'll take you over to my Facebook page. Also, any other social media that you want to follow me on down below, as well as my website to book your own session. So this week, we're talking about tools of the trade. So if you are so inclined, please feel free to join me this Thursday at 8 p.m. over on Facebook. So this week, here we go. We have Mercury going retrograde. Yay. Everybody loves that, right? And it is retrograde in the sign of Scorpio. So if you have Scorpio placement, or if you're dealing with a Scorpio, or if you just want to know, like, find where Scorpio is in your chart. Oh boy. Yay. Good idea to get grounded during Mercury retrograde. It affects our communication. We have been in the shadow period now for a little bit. It's usually like a week before and a week after, and then we have the 3 weeks in the middle for the active, so to speak, retrograde. And Mercury rules our communication, so text messages, emails, phone calls, your device is going wonky, Wi-Fi, the bane of my existence, and travel plans. I know not many people are traveling, but if you do have to travel for work or for another reason, detours, construction, all kinds of stuff, just getting delayed, messing with everything. So take your precautions. We're going to do, later this week, we're going to do a Mercury retrograde reading, so stay tuned for that. We also have a new moon this week in the sign of Libra. So hey, Libras. The new moon is on the 16th, depending on where you are in the world. And that's a great time to set some intentions. So we're going to do a reading around that as well. So again, stay tuned. You can hit the notification bell if you want to know any time that I upload new content to the channel. All right. I think that's all the major stuff. You can check out the general reading if you haven't already. I talked a little bit more about some of the stuff that's still going on, like Mars and Neptune and Chiron. So here we go. This week, as always, this is a general reading. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't sound like the storyline that's happening for you, that's okay. Check out your other placements, your moon, rising, Venus, if this is your sun sign, etc. Or if you're cross-watching, hey. Or if you were attracted to the title or imagery on the photos, for the cover photos. That's what I was trying to say. See, already starting Mercury retrograde. Yay. Then welcome. Hopefully there's some nugget of wisdom in here for you, but don't ever try to shoehorn yourself into a reading just because you're a Gemini sun sign. If it doesn't sound right, that's okay. If there's something in here that's I aim to teach. So if there's something in here that just resonates for you, great. That's my hope. If it does resonate for you and you want to go on to the extended, click below. And then if the storyline does fit, but I say you, and it's like, oh, that's more like the other party, then that's fine. Switch the roles. If the storyline fits, that's cool. All right, my overall spread. So we're going to get the energy for the week, 3 cards to tell the story, where we're going. I have my clarifying decks and my oracle deck, so we'll see what calls to us. Here we go. Ooh, strength in reverse. Okay. Sign of Leo. I do call out the zodiac signs because that does help people, but it doesn't have to be that way. If it doesn't fit, that's all right. Don't wedge yourself into that either. Strength in reverse. So maybe you feel like you're not strong enough to do something, or just maybe that quiet inner strength is needed. Let's see what else we've got going on. Three of Swords. Fire signs got that too, except right in the middle. Let's see. Eight of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the Five of Cups in reverse, which is not a bad thing. Okay. So there's some sort of betrayal going on. That could be in whatever situation's going on for you. It could be relationship, romantic speaking. It could be at work. It could be in your personal life. Could be a best friend, somebody, some situation. It has broken your heart. Right in the middle, we've got the Eight of Pentacles. So focus on your work. If this is about work, then maybe you need to shift your focus. Again, we're going to see what comes out when we clarify. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Everything is at a screeching halt. Things are not turning, not going in your favor. Here's my nose. So pay attention to that. Also, Jupiter energy there. Five of Cups in reverse. So you're overcoming this and you're not sad about it. Maybe this betrayal was like, and then, you know what? That's okay. I'm going to focus on my work. Not worry about where that situation was or wasn't going. And the Five of Cups is the grief card. So we're not sad about it, right? All right. I'm going to clarify with the Tarot de la Nuit. The Tarot of the Night. This is the Crow's Tarot for the main spread, by the way. All the decks that I'm using are listed in the description box below. I always find that helpful. If I see a reader using a deck, it's like, I hate to ask, but if I fall in love with a deck or if the imagery is just speaking to me and I want to add it to my ever-growing collection, we're approaching 100 decks, I have a problem. So... Everybody's got a vice, right? Mine's tarot and oracle cards. Whatever. Worst things, right? Let's see what we got going on. I always like to shuffle on camera so that we can get the energy. And also, you know that I'm not stacking the deck. No reason to force a reading, right? All right, strength. Okay. The Eight of Cups in reverse. You don't feel strong enough to walk away from whatever situation this is for you. You just don't feel like you're in a position where you can. Probably emotionally. Maybe you're still emotionally attached, or there's no emotion there and you're just staying because it's convenient. That could be too. Two of Swords in reverse. So to me, see how our mermaid friend here is holding that conch shell close to her heart. When we put this in reverse, to me that says you got to make this choice from your heart. You have a decision that you need to make. Do you stay or do you go? And what makes your heart happy? Because our heart's directly connected to our soul. So say it with me. Our souls will never steer us wrong. So listen to your heart. What is your heart telling you to do? Now we've got strength in reverse with strength in reverse. You're going to have to find it within you. Because you might not feel like you can walk away, like you're strong enough to walk away, or whatever reason it is for you. You're going to have to find that inner strength to make it through and to make this choice. The King of Cups. I'm not happy that he's in reverse because I love this King of Cups. He's so gorgeous. Look at him. Oh, yum. I do. I totally fangirl when he comes out. I love him. So water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You could be walking away from somebody with that zodiac sign, or in whatever way it is for you. This person, if it's just the energy, the King of Cups in reverse is someone who is either being overly emotional maybe to the point of hysterical, just not rational. Could also be completely cold and unfeeling. So this situation might have made you feel one of those ways. Three of Swords. Oh, hello Libra. Justice. Oh, okay. Justice. This, here goes my nose. Sorry guys, but this is karma coming back. For you or for them. We create our own karma, and karma gets a bad rap because it's like, oh, well, karma's up. Well, only if you are. Pump the brakes there. Karma gets a bad rap. Karma just is. It's like a hammer. It's not inherently good or bad. It just is. It's what you use it for. Do you use it to put a nail in the wall to hang a picture of your family, or do you use it to bash somebody's skull in? I mean, you know, it just is. So in this case, could be dealing with a Libra, could be Libra yourself. And it's definitely, I feel very strongly that there's some sort of karmic balance coming back. So if you're reaping some karma, the seeds that you have sown in the past, ouch, but maybe. Maybe something happened where you weren't always the nicest person, and it's okay to admit that. I know it can be hard to admit that, but if it's true, it's true. It's like, hey, but if you're triggered, maybe there's a reason. Or it could be on the other person. It could be their karma coming back for them. Three of Cups in reverse definitely could be a third party kind of thing going on. I love this card. Look how cute. So Alice in Wonderland. I love it. Okay. So in reverse, I love this deck. In reverse, I do read that as third party cheating kind of stuff. Could also be just not worth, you're not celebrating. You're not real happy about that, which would definitely make sense. Got the Five of Cups. That's grief. Yeah, this was initially, yeah. The Seven of Wands. Maybe you felt a bit defensive. Put up your boundaries. Maybe you put up some walls. Queen of Cups in reverse. There's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio again. Not feeling nurtured. Sorry guys, hold on. Happens when I have to talk for a long time. Sorry. Okay. So, Queen of Cups in reverse, not feeling nurtured, not taking care of yourself, because the Queen of Cups is the self-care card. So, maybe the situation when you found out you stopped taking care of yourself, or maybe it happened and you looked in the mirror and you're like, wow, I quit taking care of myself. Take it how it resonates. And the King of Wands in reverse. So the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups both in reverse definitely could be that soulmate twin flame kind of energy. Major relationship busting up here. Could be fire sign, as you could be leaving a fire sign as well. Aries, Leo, Sag. The King of Wands in reverse general energy is that of sorry. The King of Wands in reverse energy is not feeling grounded and in control. Conversely, feeling a bit manipulative. Eek. That could be. Nine of Swords in reverse. You're not losing sleep over this anymore. You're done. You're done. Six of Pentacles in reverse. It wasn't fair. It wasn't balanced. But I think this karma is coming in to make it so that it's balanced. So what you're doing is you're focusing on work. It could be working on yourself. It could be your actual day job. It could be a side hustle. Whatever that is for you. So we've got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Beautiful. So it could be that you're, maybe you lost your main job and now you're creating something. You're going to a new job. Could be that you weren't focused and now you are. Could also be that you're working on yourself. King of Pentacles in reverse, earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. King of Pentacles in reverse, feeling a bit ungrounded. Again, could be that loss of job. The Seven of Cups in reverse, like you didn't have a choice in the matter. Or that somebody was being manipulative. Yeah, so now you gotta pick yourself up. You gotta find that inner strength, and you gotta make it work for you. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Empress in reverse. She's the ultimate wife and mother. She's all the queens combined. So when we turn her on her head, it's the shadow side. Not feeling nurtured. Again, like the Queen of Cups there. Not feeling, maybe you're going through a divorce where you're no longer a wife. And could also be a loss of creativity. Maybe this put your spark out. Blew out your fire. Six of Swords, moving on. Now you're moving on. Now you're ready to shine your light. See that lantern there? Guiding. And she's looking up, and see how her heart chakra is exposed? Make the choice from the heart. The Sun. You're heading towards happiness. Like, who doesn't just want to be happy, right? The Tower in reverse. So it could be that this is not a major blow up. Makes me a little sad because I love the Tower. But it could also be that you're taking action so that the universe doesn't have to come in and just blow everything up. It could also be an internal tower, a self-realization that makes you, that kind of destroys everything that you ever thought was true and real so that you can rebuild. Now you're in the rebuilding stage. King of Swords in reverse. Well, hello, air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. In reverse, all the court cards are in reverse. What is the deal? So, something I've noticed. King of Swords in reverse, cold, callous, a little bitey, not listening to your intuition, though that's a little more on the queen side, but it can be the king side. Just the more masculine energy. They share, the kings and queens share energy. It's just what's more feminine, what's more masculine. So maybe you've lost your drive in some way. So you're setting out to go and find it with that Six of Swords. Seven of Swords in reverse. So if something that you feel was a missed opportunity or taken from you in some way, it's coming back around eventually. The Wheel of Fortune is currently in reverse, but as you're moving through and you're taking the initiative, I think with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse with these cards, it's more like everything did come to a stop because the trajectory of your path was not where you actually need to be. It's kind of like back up, we need to go this way. Hopefully that made sense. All right, Five of Cups in reverse. Ooh. So we've got the Emperor. All of the kings. So again, we have the Emperor and the Empress. Could be a major relationship. This one is more like twin flame kind of stuff. So maybe you're healing your inner masculine, or maybe your inner masculine is healed and now you need to heal your feminine energy. But you're taking the reins. You're being you're getting your stuff organized, in control. You're taking back your power, which is awesome. Six of Cups in reverse. It's like, I don't want to go through that again. Something triggered you to remember something that you've been through before, maybe childhood or into your early 20s. maybe a previous relationship or a situation that this was reminiscent, and you're like, we are not going down that path again. We are not doing that. I'm going to do something different this time, which is great. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. The stable family card. So there's definite broken household. I hate to put it that way, but I can't think of another word for it. Getting divorced, or even if you weren't legally married on paper, you're separating your households. There could be children involved with that Six of Cups, even if they're adult children that maybe are living with you. It's getting broken up. And it needs to. It needs to. It's like you can't move on towards something new and take the bricks of the past with you. You got to start over. And that's okay. You just got to rebuild. It wasn't working. Why would you want to keep putting work into something that isn't worth it? Ace of Swords in reverse. So lacking that divine inspiration, just kind of feeling like, oh, okay. So the way they just channeled it to me was that now's not the time to think about it. Now's the time to do it. Yep. Hanged Man. Some see that as the sign of Pisces. There's a bunch of water in this reading. Pausing, reflecting, and really seeing where you want to go. And then doing it. Beautiful. All right, we're going to pull from the Legendaire deck. And then we will take it to the extended. This wants to come out. Ooh, Ancient. Ancestry, Egypt, Magical Inheritance, number 4. That's a beautiful card. So if you have ties to Egypt, many of us feel a strong connection with ancient Egypt. Those of us who are awakened on the spiritual path know that we were there. And it was like a 2,000-year empire. So there's a whole bunch of us that in past lives very well could have gone through some lifetimes, possibly plural, in ancient Egypt. So connect to your ancestral roots. Maybe something about the Egyptian culture or religion resonates for you. In general, call upon your ancestors, your spirit guides, your guardian angels, whatever it is for you, and grab some divine inspiration from them. And turn that card right side up. Let's see what you're not seeing. Let's see what you're not seeing. Moon energy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stand by. Trick or treat. So it could have something to do with Halloween. Mischief and play. Maybe that's why the Six of Cups is in reverse. Maybe you need to reconnect with your inner child. Do some inner child healing. Play. Invisibility. Authenticity. Yeah. Maybe you feel like you're not being seen or heard. Also, with authenticity, if you're not living your authentic life, if you are not being true to yourself, that could be why the situation's going on. It's to get you in alignment, right? Awesome, guys. So let's see. We're going to take a look at Leo, water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You guys are already in there by default. And that's it. That's all that I see for, oh, maybe Aries here with the Emperor. So we'll take a look. I know I usually see Aries as the Magician, but I also see with the Emperor kind of energy, because that fiery. Okay, so we're going to take a look at those zodiac signs in the extended, as well as some extra guidance for you guys. Keep going, diving a little bit deeper and seeing what is up. So remember, general reading, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. These are the messages that want to come out this week. It's not that it's necessarily going to happen this week. It could happen in the next 6 weeks. You never know. We're all on different timelines. So hopefully something in here helped you. If nothing else, take back your power. Connect with your higher self and your intuition. And I will see you around the extended if you are so inclined. Otherwise, I will see you next week or for one of the special readings this week with Mercury retrograde and the new moon. So as always, thank you so much for watching, guys. I appreciate your support. Take care.